of darts are about to take to the Oki. Gerwyn Price, who secured his first ranking title for over a year last week in Wigan, seems 25. To have a new lease of life in darts. He's excited to go and travel. He's loving playing again, and he'll be loving it even more if he can pick 25. Another title up today. But Callum Rydz is in a similar sort of boat, really. We think he's improving. We think he's got over the worst of his downfalls that have occurred to him over the past couple of years. And this could be a really entertaining game. I'm Dan McCarthy, and I'm joined for Gerwyn Price, Callum Rydz by Matt Edgar. And Matt, it's good to see Gerwyn Price almost playing with something of a smile on his face and a bit of bounce, because a dangerous Gerwyn Price is box office and someone who could win multiple titles.
Yeah, absolutely. When we look at the back end of last year, it was starting to look a little bit bleak, wasn't it? And a little bit, where is Gerwyn Price's career going? Missed out on the Grand Slam of darts, lost early in the Players' Championship final, had that upset defeat to Thibaut Tricol. Then the question started coming, will he even get the Premier League call-up? He firmly believed he always would, and that run at the World Championship to the quarter-final stage certainly helped out his case, but we didn't know what to expect coming into 2025, and, well, started extremely well, not just here in regards to the Pro Tour season, but also that World Series title that he picked up in Event 1.
Bullseye for Callum Rydz, straight in the middle. What a finish from the Riot. Had no reason to go for it, but decided to have a pop anyway. That is a beautiful big fish.
He's taking it all in his stride, isn't he, Callum Rydz? Been exceptional today.
134.
Last game, he absolutely blew James Wade away. James Wade only getting one dart at a double in the entirety of the match.
41.
Gerwyn Price himself has been there over on Streaming Board 1. The game he had with Peter Wright earlier is threatening to break all darts records.
140.
Ended up with an average of 112.15 in his 6-3 victory over Snakebite.
Pretty paltry, yeah?
99. 57.
Oh, look what he's left after 9 darts.
This goes, 100. He'll tell you it was intentional.
Well, if this goes, Gezi should check his hand and give him the match. Not going to happen this time.
65. $47.
Wayward dart there for Gerwyn Price, keeps him on the 3-dart combination.
$85.
To back up that 170 finish with a 105. Gerwyn Price, opportunity. Level it up, but this is for a holder throw. It's not going to go. Callum Rydz, break opportunity early on in this quarter-final.
86.
I think the fly was getting on his nerves.
Well, that'll get on Callum Rydz's nerves. Clear opportunity missed to break the throw.
Game shot.
Gerwyn Price doesn't mess around too much. Lesser spotted outshot on the double 16, double 8 part of the board for Price, but it works for him this time.
85.
4 times Callum Rydz reached this stage last year.
86.
He'd get past it on one of those occasions. Tends to always have a bit of a run every year, doesn't he? At least in one of the Pro Tours. And he's got a couple more opportunities this year as well. An extra 4 Players' Championships to be played across 2025.
99.
And for guys like Callum Rydz, they present a real opportunity, because we know that the big boys like Gerwyn Price will eventually pick and choose because of the schedule. Could be beneficial.
He has said, hasn't he, that he wants to get it done early, and then he'll pick and choose at the back end of the year. But for the start of the year, we're going to see him all the time.
16.
Are we going to see him in the semi-finals here, though? Looking to back up the victory of last week.
140. Game shot.
Tops found for a 2-1 advantage. All 4 quarterfinals well underway now. Chris Dobie 3-1 up against Krzysztof Ratajski, playing sensational himself, averaging 112. Jermaine Watamina
58.
looking for a very first senior PDC title. He's 2-0 up against Nick Kenny. And Jelle Klaassen, who has not won a
87.
PDC quarter-final since 2017 in any ranked event, is 1-0 up against Rob Cross.
180.
This was a real key feature here, though, for Callum Rydz in his earlier game with James Wade. The maximum hitting and the timing of it, finding them on the opponent's darts. We're going to carve out some opportunities here.
99.
Double top.
Game
2-2.
shot.
Everything we expected it to be this quarter-final.
100.
There's a lovely pace about it. Still think there's a fly or something putting
60.
Price off. I would not like to be that fly.
Yeah, we saw it land on the board during the practice
84.
starts, and also when Callum Rydz was looking to set up the 170 earlier on.
100.
Those little distractions can just take you out of your concentration. Certainly when there's movement, the eye just automatically draws to it.
144.
It's one of those awkward things because it's not something you can really control. It's one of those environmental hazards.
And you've got to think as well, it's not just affecting you, it's exactly the same for the other player.
129.
And you can't use anything like that as an excuse.
$140.
Another unchallenged hold of throw.
44.
All 19
63.
was the aim, would have left double top. Callum Rydz returns. Already seen him go well inside on double 5.
Game shot.
But that one is perfect in the top corner.
$55.
Chris Dobie is a man in form. He's 5-1 up against Krzysztof Ratajski over on streaming board number 1, averaging 114.65.
134.
Off the top of my head, I think that's probably close to a personal best.
Quality, that.
139.
That'll be the confidence he's going to be gaining as well, isn't it? From being in the Premier League, getting that invite,
85.
and ultimately playing well on the Premier League stage. It'll allow him to come into these Pro Tours with an aura about him.
Definitely will have breathed confidence into him.
140.
Premier League pick. Difficult year to pick, really, because you've got your top 4. I think everyone accepted Stephen Bunting was in it, but
135.
there were no guaranteed candidates, you think.
Yeah, I saw an interview with Matt Porter
62.
who said exactly the same, where he said no one really had 100% claim to it, and right, everyone had an argument, but no one was a guarantee.
52.
Break opportunity for Callum Rydz. Has to climb towards tops.
60.
Difficult shot, the way that his darts land in the board.
Game shot.
Gerwyn Price steps in. Been a decent doubling display from Price. It's 3 from 4, but he's not carving out enough opportunities. Played 6 legs, and Rydz could have won 5 of them.
180.
Big opportunity presenting itself for Yellow Class, and he's 3-0 up on Rob Cross. Rob Cross not producing at the moment, averaging just 80. That's a chance to reach the semi-finals. Nick Kenny, 3-1 down to Jermaine Watermain. Nick Kenny nearly lost his tour card. And he's in one of those good positions, isn't he? Because he's not got much to defend, and he's nearly done it already.
180. $96.
146 then for Callum Rydz. Should be 2 treble 19s. Didn't want that.
41.
Quite a messy visit. Oh, is Price going to do the 170 as well? Of course he is! In the same puncture mark almost. What a shot from Gerwyn Price. What an exhibition of finishing this has been. Another 12-darter that ends with a 170.
Well, Callum Rydz hit a 170, but that was to hold throw. Gerwyn Price is much more impactful there, finding the 170 finish to break the throw at Callum Rydz, as we are now in the back end of the match.
134.
Needed a break at some point. The way Callum Rydz started it, looking an unlikely task.
66.
The worst thing is getting that breaker throw and then feeling like you've instantly gave it back. The difference between losing something and getting beaten, and when you feel like you've lost something, is when you feel like your levels have dropped and you've allowed your opponent back in. It's just what's happened here for Gerwyn Price. Can Rydz cash in the chance?
140.
I assumed he was going to hit a ton then to leave 170.
46.
Didn't need to attack the second treble 20 because Price is back on 208.
95.
Big puff of the cheeks. 170 to break.
Game shot.
And he's instantly lost the throw. Real composure from Callum Rydz.
That'll come from the confidence that he's gained from the level of performance that he's been showing recently, and also the results that he's been getting as well. When things haven't been going well, you feel like you're chasing a little bit and get into that sort of psychology of here we go again. When you're playing well, it almost feels like you're being challenged.
180.
You enjoy the battle.
Well, this is the third leg where both players have hit a 180.
140.
They're egging each other on.
$135.
Magnificent.
$61.
Slightly unfortunate. Almost ricocheted. Double 16.
Game shot.
That's an 11-darter from Callum Rydz. And the quality is accelerating. Look at this.
140.
Those averages are climbing leg on leg. Getting better as the game goes.
99.
Will be an all northeast battle if Rydz wins this. Derby did beat Ratajski with an average of 113.5.
40.
Nick Kenny has fought back from 3-0 down against Jermaine Motamina. That's now 3 apiece. And Jelle Klassen 4-1 up against Rob Cross.
100.
Cobra rolling back the years.
That'll be encouraging for him for the rest of the season now to try and kick on and get himself into Minehead, get himself into Ali Pali. Big year for Jelle Klassen,
92.
as it is for a lot of people in regards to keeping hold of those cards.
56. $60.
20 for tops. Moves across to the left.
Game
Was
shot.
a perfect guide, and he used it.
I think from leg one, it always felt like a game that could potentially go the distance. This is where winning that bullseye is vital.
100. $180.
Champion instincts from Gerwyn Price. Kicking off a decider against the throw with a 180.
100.
Callum Rydz responds. 4 legs now where both players have hit a 180. Astonishing stuff. Rydz leads the count 6-4. He won't care about that if he loses.
34.
Such a class that really from Callum Rydz, wasn't it? No panic whatsoever. Continuing to do what he does best.
57.
But that could be a slip.
That should offer encouragement to Gerwyn Price. 11 legs in, he finally drops a dart.
$100.
He's be perfect here, Rydz. 2 trebles for a dart at the bull for the match. Just comes underneath. He wants it checking, but it's not in, Callum. And Gerwyn Price will have an opportunity to break through, win the match, book a place. Back-to-back semi-finals.
To win with an 11 dart break of throw. Callum Rydz can't watch. Over now for double 9. Rydz has his back turned. And Gerwyn Price has missed 2 match darts. Huge opportunity presents itself to the Riot. And he's gone and taken it with the last dart in hand. What a sensational contest that was in the quarterfinals in Ros.